Welcome to Pull the Pin Ready War Room Edition. Back again as your host, Jim
Co-host
and
as usual, Nate Dogg still in the house.
Nate Dogg. Awesome. Well, you know what we do here, Nate. And for those of you who don't know what we do here, we pull headlines out of the media and we talk about them without reading the articles usually because we don't need to, because you don't. You just make up the story anyway. So we're going to make up stories because we know better. That's how it works.
Now you really want to jump into these episodes, huh? You get some
What's
good
that?
headlines. You get some good headlines today. Or you just we had no discussion today, nothing. This headlines work. Let's go.
Well, I mean, hey, what do you talk about, man? It's a lot to get to out there in the world. You know what I mean?
Just talk about headlines.
There you go. So PayPal automatically pulls $2,500 in reparations from all white people's accounts.
Who they just take it from white people's accounts? What are they doing? Are they putting it in other people's accounts, or are they just taking it away and putting it back in PayPal's account? Like
I don't even. I mean, do you have a PayPal account?
I do, but you know what I do? As soon as the money's in it, I take it out, so they ain't getting no money from me.
Yeah. Well, I know they make money somehow, right? They make honey. They make honey during transactions. They make money during transactions, and they
Somehow, I'm
did.
sure.
And they did, they did put in there that was in their terms of service or something that they were doing this, and then they said, oh, it was a mistake or something. Yeah, it's another one of those companies, man. Just stay away from them. Just get out of them. And you know what's sad though? Some places that's all they take. Some people that's all they take.
Hey, what's the what's the better money exchanging platform then?
Um,
I, mean,
I don't know.
I have Venmo too. I don't know if that's any better than PayPal. I mean, they all.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know they're coming out with one, the parallel economy.
And there's so many out there. It's ridiculous. It's
Well,
stupid.
that's supposedly the new conservative one, whatever you want to call it, but the one that's the parallel economy. It's the the one that can't be censored because of morons.
So
Anyway,
so really, they only took $2,500 out of people who were stupid enough to leave it in their PayPal account and not switch it to their bank, probably.
right, or check the
Really?
box Caucasian,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I don't even know if yeah. I don't even know if there is a box to check when you're. I don't know. I just said pay me, and I just you just sign up and you click the bottom that says I agree and you move on. You never know.
All right, I don't think many of these deserve a lot of discussion because I don't think I'm going to make it through the whole show.
Well, let's see about this one.
Kamala Harris demands to know who locked up all these drug offenders.
I'm going to go with the DA. I don't know.
I've got one. Wait. I got two words for you, Kamala. You.
Well, you're already skipping headlines. I mean, you're just not even following the headlines, dude. You are off on this episode for some odd reason.
Well, she was responsible. She was responsible for a lot of those policies back then.
I know. I'd say wasn't she? Was she was the DA too? Wasn't
She was
she?
a prosecutor. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
prosecutor.
What was it? I don't know if she was a. Well, it's the same. The DA,
I
the
don't know.
district attorney, isn't it? The prosecutor for the
Prosecutor's
state.
office.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares? But, anyways,
So maybe she did,
yeah,
and
she did do it.
and all the people like her.
She is responsible for all that. That's what makes it so funny.
Maybe
Oh,
she didn't realize what she was doing back then.
no, she didn't. She meant to do something else.
She's more
Well,
educated on the system now.
that's probably most of them anyway. They probably didn't even realize what they're doing, thinking they're doing well. Hmm.
Just drug offenders. She doesn't care about anybody else. Just drug offenders.
Right. All right, man. Go to the next one.
You are not on these today. This is gonna be the shortest headline episode in history.
Politifact rates Biden's claims that "Made in America" is two words are mostly true. Whoa, almost foreshadowing on that one.
It's mostly true because there are two words in it.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it's mostly true. What makes it kind of not true is the third word.
Yeah, but it's not rated kind of not true though. It's rated mostly true.
Well, it is mostly true because I mean, it's 66% right and 33% wrong. You know what I mean? There's three
Right. It's
words
at
in there. So
least 2 words, right? At
yeah, so
least. Yeah.
you're at least 50%. So mostly you're more than 50%. So you're mostly correct, right?
Yeah, right. Okay. Politifact.
You're just kind of not true by one of the words. I don't know which word makes it not true, made in or America, but one of those three words makes two words
Well,
not
maybe
true.
maybe maiden is a word. Maiden.
I,
That's what
I
they should
think
have said. Maiden. Made in
I think
America.
I think they meant to hyphenate it and make it one word.
Maybe. Well, I mean, isn't it what Maiden? Maiden? Like a
You
maiden America?
maiden voyage.
Yeah, like a maiden America. Yeah.
I think he meant to say American made. That would have made it two words.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. But yeah, he didn't.
But the
And it was
teleprompter didn't
probably,
tell him to do
as
that.
you say, it
So
was probably on the teleprompter too, right? Exactly. All right, man. Come on. We'll go to the next one. You're killing me.
no, you're killing me. You're not even discussing them. You
Well,
just want to
yeah,
get
there's not much to discuss.
you got.
NFL to provide all refs seeing eye dogs, and this is exactly why.
They need them, I think, don't they? I mean, if not seeing eye dogs, maybe thicker glasses or something to help them see these penalties
I
better.
don't know how you could do this because anybody out there watching obviously must have picked up by now.
No,
These are
Jim. No,
not media headlines. There's no way. I mean, I get it. Look, I get there's a portion of Americans that are just dumb as hell because the sad truth is these were all pulled from the Babylon Bee, the satire. But the sad truth about it is, as Nate pointed out too, these could all be true. Well, maybe not seeing eye dogs.
maybe
That
not.
would be
Maybe not
ridiculous.
this one, but yeah.
But yes, this is from the satire Babylon Bee and these headlines. And I want to talk about them just for a second because
No, you
a
don't. No, you
lot
don't,
of
because you already rushed through 4 of them in like 7 minutes. You don't want to talk about any of
yeah,
them, Jim.
but I don't talk these headlines are these headlines are so funny. Like I could read Babylon Bee all day. But the funny part is, Nate, when you even said that these headlines could be true, I'm telling you, there are headlines they do have that are actually true. I mean, they actually came out as a spoof, and then they were literally done in this administration or somewhere in the government in this country. Yeah, they have them. It was hilarious because they were pointing these out because they would come up with stuff. And then just out of the blue, California would go and do it or something. And you're just like, what?
It would have been funny if you could have held your composure for just
I couldn't,
another
dude.
extra 2 minutes. I mean,
couldn't do it, man.
it's the
I don't know how
show.
to.
It's the show. We got to have it on the show.
I'm sorry,
I,
man. I
I,
didn't know how to.
I was trying to go with it. But
I couldn't do it, man. I just couldn't. I'm just sitting here thinking, like, people are going to sit here and believe us because there are people out there who would believe that garbage.
well, you should let them leave us for a little bit longer till we let them know it was all satire.
$2,500 from white people's accounts. Like, come on, dude. You can't be. I mean, but don't get me wrong. It wouldn't surprise me if they did that. It would not surprise me.
Yeah, exactly.
it's-
So we could have played it all off.
Yeah, I
Except
know.
until
That's
the
the
last
thing.
one. The last one's obviously a dead giveaway.
Yeah, I'm
If you're
sorry, dude.
if,
I
you,
just couldn't.
if you're bred enough to see it.
Right. I just couldn't do it, man. I mean, but this shows you really that a satire magazine or whatever they are, satire organization, can say the most ridiculous things, and people will believe them in this day and age.
Have you ever looked at Duffel Blog?
No.
Look at that one too.
Yeah.
It's a duffel bag. It's Duffel Blog. Yeah, it's army satire. I don't know if it's army, but it's military satire.
Right. Well, I remember in Colorado
Some of
they
the
had the
stuff they
onion.
come up with.
They had the onion.
Basically,
Remember
yeah,
that?
basically the same thing as the Onion, but it's all the Duffel Blog's only military related.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think the Onion was ran by a bunch of leftist kind of people. So they probably started to realize that what they were saying was offensive and they probably shut themselves down. So you know the Babylon Bee is not a bunch of left-wing, snowflakes. So they ain't worried about even, and it's funny too, because how do you think they deal with that? Like, because today's day and age, they do censorship, right? or you self-censor because you're afraid to be censored, right? So how do you censor? Like, let's say the Babylon Bee is satire. Everybody knows it's satire, but their headlines are so close to true that they could be misinformation or be censored or offensive, or you know what I mean? Like,
there's a I forget which one. I forgot which. It's a made-up police department, and I don't know what state it. But anyway, it's a satire Facebook page, and they do police reports like it's an actual happening, and people get on there. That cannot. No, you can't do that. And people are like, dude, on the main page it says satire. You don't get it?
right.
People are just offended by what they're typing.
But that's what they are, right? Isn't that what America is right now? We have so many
funny.
people on the edge of their seats waiting to be offended. They're waiting to be offended.
It's so funny. I love it.
They don't care. We'll have to look at that stuff. I think we need some humor in our show.
Yeah,
because we're not funny, so we need to get some humor in our
blog show.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to look into. I'll have to look into that and see what we pull from there. But maybe we'll just add one of those headlines every day and let the people figure out which one's real.
We're gonna do one episode with no 3-letter organizations and no politics in it.
Right. Yeah. How do we do
that one?
Yeah, how do we do that?
You're the headline master.
Yeah, no, we have to hire somebody. So anyway, in that, just look, if you're smart enough to pull that off, we welcome you on the show because I don't think I can pull that off. I mean, if we stick with the Babylon Bee, it's still going to be, full of that stuff. So either way.
Yeah, it will be.
Well, hopefully this was a little better episode, a little more comic relief than real. And I'm sorry for those of you who in the beginning who did believe it, even though I couldn't hold my composure. Hopefully there weren't people that saw the first headline, got mad and ran off and didn't watch the end. So
no poker face.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah.
Come on.
So maybe it was my conscience, man. Maybe it was my conscience. I think it might be better.
We'll try it again one day.
Maybe we'll try to slip in one for each episode just to see if people can pick up on the one that's satire.
I want to see if I can. Don't tell me which one it is. I mean, like, really, I could have believed all these except for the last one, but
that's why I threw it in.
The top 3 I could have believed.
No, you're right. That's the sad part. That's the sad part of where we're at today. But the bottom one may even happen too. Who knows?
Well,
who knows? Yeah. All right, man. Well, we'll spare you this time, and I'm sure there's plenty of stuff to talk about, and we're here talking about fake news. Fake news, right? Satire. Sorry, I don't want to say fake news because then they'll take it that way. Anyways, Nate, thanks for joining me in this little escapade.
Yep.
English is just so hard sometimes.
It's my second language too.
Now I understand why people come here don't want to learn it. But thanks for showing up again. Thanks for being here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Get involved. Leave a comment. Share. Like. Subscribe. All that really cool, fun stuff that we tell you to do every show. So just do it. Until then, Godspeed.
And pull the pin ready. Boom.
Thanks for joining us here at Pull the Pin Already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinion. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.